if you test Spirit of the Decoy, it doesn't connect. Well, that's exciting to hear. I mean, we saw it. Oh,
there we go. Oh,
we have some League of Legends to talk about because a little bit of a spot, but Faker, the best young, is going to save him.
And then they'll win out later by just having better team fighting and better team cohesion.
Trying to burst down Flawless here after he took the red. He's got Flash, but there's the passive, and there is the first blood given over to Teddy, and now he's got red buff. And
down here in bottom.
Ooh, that was close. They're trying to burst down the Ezreal with the combo. Effort gets right in their face, but look at that Zyra damage alongside of the Ashe. They're both going to be zoned out. Even though the two of them did take a bunch of damage, Zyra still has some healthy mana. And they're actually going to push this bottom lane away. Actually, they're staying.
Yeah.
As everybody from T1 now is rotating down to the bottom side. This will be spotted, and even a heal is going to be used to get out of here.
Mid is ahead by 100, and Ezreal is ahead of Ashe.
Yeah, it's that gold.
That's the first blood, yeah.
Effort is very close to dying. They can't quite close the gap, though. And now they're going to try to get on top of Faker here. He's going to dash away. Mickey nearly forced to ultimate, but there's a lot of posturing here around this Drake that is about to spawn. Faker at full health, Mickey on low, but he's got TP. He wants to push him back.
In a spot like this, yeah.
T1 is not really responding. This Nidalee should be dead. He's going to try to heal just barely at the end. And now he's on the run, and he will actually get away. First blood turret going to the Wukong and the Nidalee.
Oh.
Oh, this is a bit awkward. They're going to find Flawless here in the jungle once again. He is super low. That Q was so close. But he will not burn down.
Oh?
And now Mickey's getting on top of Faker. There's going to be the ultimate coming out. And speaking of which, it's going to be slapped down here in the top lane as Kana picks up what looks like an easy solo kill.
Now, at this point.
Oh, that's a good arrow. He is dead meat. Shot in the face by Graves.
Suspense,
until next time.
All right, so he goes for a Test of Spirit for no reason, because even if you land that, you're just chunking out Kana. And look at the proximity of the next incoming minion waves. What is he staying for anyway? T1 with the Nidalee and the Ezreal do have that poke. Okay, a lot of tentacles are going to be spawned here. Mickey, oh, he's been spotted.
He is spotted. He's going to try to come in here for the flank. See that spear is going to sail entirely wide. It's going to be up to Cuz to get the steal. No, it's Ezreal. Teddy getting in there, and that is a massive knockup from Kana. Do they have the follow-up damage? Yes, they do. It's Faker sweeping him into the garbage bin as now Mickey is the only one alive who is going to get out of there. But T1, they take pretty much everything. 3 kills, and there's the flash. They found the Ashe, and that should be enough damage. Teddy is going to get the 1, and Faker will pick up the 2. Nice little catch there. Effort able to set that one up as Hybrid was out of position without flash on Ashe.
That was the DB Cooper of League of Legends history. Okay. Well, it seems like there's a turning point in this matchup, is what I'm gathering here.
Ult is coming down. He's actually doing a nice amount of damage, but
Alawi is down 2 levels. Oh, Kana?
Here comes the knockup. Buzz is like, do I have to be there or not? I don't know, dude. The spear, I don't think it landed, but the heal is going to be enough to at least get the kill. Here's a dive onto Faker as he's just going to get the hell out of there.
For instance, Darius, if Darius is 0-10, he's probably even on base level, and it doesn't matter if he's even on gold, he's not as effective. There's certain chances.
Oh, they're going to get the stun here on a Cuz. He is going to live. Soraka with spear strikes again. How many times has he lived just barely on that last bit of HP? As Ixu, not sure about that, buddy. He's going to have to flash away.
And in it is Solly One Sprint's last rites, I believe.
Watch Effort. Oh, the flash was really nice, but it's not going to feel very nice when you get smacked down by the rest of the team. They're going to keep the Baron somewhat leashed. Gained about, 3,000 health, but it doesn't really matter as they pick up 2 more kills. And T1, they are sailing.
Now we'll see how Wukong manages to do against Echo here in the side lane.
Well, he's doing pretty well in the 1v1. That is Kana, but once the two of them come in, that's going to make it much harder. But here is Cuz, and not quite going to get that heal off, but at least Wukong will get the one kill. Mickey with no ultimate is just going to be sniped down, and now they get that lockdown onto the Graves. There you go, double kill. Going to be handed over to the side of Teddy. And this fight is actually pretty even. Faker's going to lose that one, even with that little bit of health.
Water beats ground.
Yeah, we saw it there.
Yeah.
Death stance.
Flowey comes from the depths. And
Mickey is playing it careful up at the top side, knows that he could be getting collapsed upon.
okay, that's cool.
Well,
That's cool.
I was looking at the damage dealt graph. I didn't even know he was dying. I look up and then immediately he's just dead.
Well,
And I think the same thing is going to happen here to Mickey. As, yeah, he does a nice amount of damage, but not nearly as much as the entire team of T1.
the death timer is still very long on Echo. Ixu is going to try to do his best here to at least hold the turret. It is going to work. Flowey is pretty cool.
Oh, he's going to get hooked, though.
Yeah.
And that might be the end of him. Teddy.
It's honestly a raid boss, though. Like,
Yeah.
trying to take down Alawi.
They got through phase 1, and then like phase 2 came next. Got some new mechanics here.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're just going to go ahead and push down mid. Teddy has reached the point of no return, where you basically can't do anything against him, and he's going to 1v5 you. And yeah, just no real hope for SP here. They're going to Zyra ult the wave, try to clear it as much as possible. But more and more waves are coming in. Note that T1 does not have Baron, which can often happen on these game-ending pushes. They're going to try to get in here, but there is the double, or actually the single knock-up on the Hybrid. There's the double on the Flawless. And that will be the end of this one, guys. 26 kills. It's a lot more than usually happens in T1 games, but they just couldn't help themselves. The amount of damage and how far ahead they were in this one. GG, as the Nexus will fall.
Not really on the same page with this team. Zyra, I mean,
Welcome to the post-game analysis of Game 1 between T1 and Seoul Koreans. We're joined by Chunghyun Lee, as well as Pawn and Lyra. Welcome everyone.
안녕하세요. 포로입니다.
텐션을 키워보고자 했습니다. 네.
Alright, that was an attempt to increase the tension of the show. Alright, let's recap the draft. T1 was able to grab a strong composition throughout the entirety of all lanes. And SP came up with the Ashe Zyra. What are your thoughts on the Ashe Zyra combo? They're very strong in the laning pace, and they try to overcome the Ezreal Nautilus because Ezreal is relatively weak in the laning phase. However, they weren't able to do so. So SP banned Kalista, and kind of everything insinuated that T1 would take Ezreal. So that was SP's intention. And they try to make some plays when they hit level 6 because Ashe are very strong at that point. And in the red side, it's almost 7-3 if the red side counterpicks the top champion. However, Ixu went for Ilaoi at the earlier phase of the draft, so that kind of negated SP's potential as well. And Ashe Zyra once again weren't able to do much. And here, Ashe Zyra was able to spot the Nidalee and applied heavy pressure in the lane and tagged along with Graves for a counter jungle in the opposition's red buff. Right now it's about the 8-minute mark, and the Herald is available right now. So SP with control over mid and bot lanes went for counter jungling at the red buff of T1. However, they ended up losing the Graves instead. As soon as Flawless took the red buff, because all the other champions of SP disengaged, and Graves was left alone for dead.
만약을 대비해서 붙어줬어야 되지 않나냐?
I think that personally Echo should have been in vicinity of Graves as a security blanket for Graves' safety. However, Echo abandoned Graves as well, so that was that. And that was the point where the early snowball that compiled from the bot and mid lanes completely got halted for SP's case. And the strengths of Ashe Zyra combo was completely negated from that point. And in the other hand, Wukong's superior teamfight potential was exhibited by Kana in front of the Dragon Pit. And here, everything was perfectly set up for Wukong to make the play of the game. Because Ashe and Zyra's ultimates were already exhausted, Wukong was able to just dive in, and because he was well fed, so he had a sheer potency to get rid of all the champions of SP's side. T1 definitely felt great about feeding Wukong. And let's check who's the player of the game for this game.
다 버티고 근데 우공 혼자 날뛰는 경기 같아서.
And it is Wukong indeed. It's basically Wukong's solo show. And that solo act really led to the victory for T1. So once champions like Wukong acquire an ample amount of gold due to the tower plates and also the first tower advantage, then Wukong can really shine and get all the limelight in these kind of teamfight situations. And Kana didn't disappoint at all and exhibited the full potential that Wukong possesses once he's well fed. And thanks to Kana's stellar performance, T1 was able to grab the win, and other laners getting kills here and there thanks to his contributions. Alright, let's see whether SP can retaliate or can T1 close out in a clean sheet in Game 2.